What's up, DIGJC? In today's video I wanted to take a look at the idea of sacrifice. This was something I was thinking about as I was revisiting some old movie clips, and I noticed a common thread between the stuff that I wanted to watch again. Whether it's this ending from Avengers, or our boy Baymax from Big Hero,
my care.
or Boromir from Lord of the Rings. And for me, these moments never seem to get old, and they'll always have some sort of emotional impact on me and us if we've seen it before. And this moment where Iron Man gives up his life is already iconic, but why? Why do we care about this idea and it happening in our favorite movies or shows or games? I mean, what is it about sacrifice that strikes such a chord with us? And why does it matter? I think it comes down to two things. Two things I think about when I see moments like this. Firstly, the motive behind a sacrifice. Usually it is the act of bravery that is respected and universally understood among all of us. We love this idea of a virtuous and selfless hero, and we're able to recognize the bravery in the act by the giving up of their life for the sake of other people. Or perhaps sometimes it's an act of love, to save a loved one from certain suffering or death, or simply to protect them from the truth. These two motives for sacrifice are universal and realistic to our everyday interaction. We see love and bravery, but in these movies they're just expanded to a larger than life scale. And yet, even though all of these characters are fictional, there is a striking realism to seeing them happen, because we can relate to them in some way, shape, or form. And when we see moments like this, we're able to put ourselves in their shoes and understand why they sacrifice. Sometimes we may even see ourselves in them. And what I've noticed is that it's interesting because we highly value this idea of sacrifice, even though it is countercultural to our desire to be self-serving. And as a result of this, it's very easy to see this act and be emotionally affected by it. But ultimately, the defining feature of these sacrifices is the cost. The cost can be something that is deeply personal to the person committing the act. Sometimes it can be as small as embracing change, passing on things that you used to love to someone who might cherish it more, like Andy. Or sometimes a sacrifice can be the giving up of your reputation or image, where there is no way to receive recognition even for your sacrifice. It can come in all sorts of ways, but all come at the cost of something. And ultimately, it is the cost of a life that we often see as the ultimate sacrifice. There's a certain finality that comes with death. No way to repay a sacrifice like that. No way to make it better for that person or to change the outcome. Experiencing something like this, even through the fiction of entertainment, can affect us deeply, because we experience it as if it really happened to us, as if someone really laid their life down for us out of love or out of bravery. It is a real representation of how we would feel if someone were to lay their life down for us. So how would we react if we found out that this has already happened? If we knew that there was someone that had already given their lives to see us saved, as an act of love, someone who sacrificed and paid the ultimate cost? Would we continue to live and forget? Or would we revisit and explore the reasons and costs of such an act, to understand what it says about the character of that person for why they were willing to sacrifice, and to think about us, how we were more worthy and valuable than the life of another?